Thinking about moving to Las Vegas, but don't really know where to start. Relocating to a new city can feel overwhelming, even stressful at times. But with the right plan, you can eliminate that stress. You can make it actually a fun experience and save some money along the way. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step checklist that will help you as you make the move from another city into the Las Vegas. Everything that you need to do before, during, and right after you move to Las Vegas to make the move seamless, low stress, and actually have a little fun along the way. Just a quick story. We recently helped a family move to Las Vegas from California, Bill and Betsy. And they were kind of maybe a little bit overwhelmed, not really knowing where to start. And when we broke their move into these little checklists, these small little packages of step-by-steps, it really helped them out a lot. The three areas. First, there's the research department and all the early work that you need to do to figure out where you might want to live and some of the amenities and features and benefits of Las Vegas that are important to you. Then there's the logistics section of the checklist. And then once you're here, there's the settling in checklist. And so we don't just stop once you find the house, but we'll actually help you get acclimated in the community. But by following this checklist, they were able to find the right home in the right neighborhood and at the right price. And kind of at the end of the process, one of the things they said is, hey, this checklist and this whole process was a lot easier than we expected. In fact, along the way, our stress went from high to low. Our experience went from okay to awesome, and they landed at a great house. And so let's walk through that checklist. When moving to a new city, the first thing that you want to do is start planning as much as 6 months out. Stage one is research, budget, and pre-approval. And so a number of things that you can do a number of months before you begin the move to the new city. Number one is define your budget. Factor in down payment, closing costs, and the cost of living averages in Las Vegas compared to where you're living right now, because that will make a big difference in what your monthly spend can be or what your expenses are going to be. Second, get pre-approved for a mortgage. We have a number of trustworthy professionals that we can connect you with, or find one on your own, but definitely get realistic expectations by knowing what will be that purchase price that will lead to that comfortable payment so that you don't overbite and then are frustrated or miss out on something that you would have wanted that you didn't know you could have. Number three, research neighborhoods. Compare commute times, schools if that's important, amenities, proximity to work, or the lifestyle that you want. Do you want to be in Summerlin or Henderson? Maybe Sky Canyon is a different alternative, or Inspirada. There are a number of great neighborhoods and areas of Las Vegas, and some of that preliminary research can help you sort out A from B from C from D. Fourth, plan an exploratory trip or even just a virtual tour. We've gotten on the Zoom with many customers, many clients thinking about moving here, and we're able to share a lot of the highlights, even walk through some properties to give them a sense of what they can expect from across the country once they get here. That will allow you to get a lot more comfortable and feel good about coming out when it's time to really make that final decision. And then 5, create a relocation savings fund. You're going to need money for movers. You're going to need money for deposits. You want to get as much as a 3-month cushion as you're getting acclimated into the new city. Doing this groundwork now will prevent a lot of last-minute headaches and added stresses as you're making a move to a new city. Key point number 2, 1 to 2 months out. Work on logistics, decluttering, and scheduling. Here's some of those steps. Number 1, hire a reputable moving company. Or at least reserve a moving truck if you're going to do it yourself. Making a wrong choice about a moving company has caused more headaches for our clients than I care to share. And so getting that down up front and getting comfortable with them and expectations set is really important. Second, declutter and donate stuff. I mean, so many times we watch people move things across the country that it cost more to move them than the value that they were going to bring to their life once it got here. And so get downsized so that that moving truck and that moving trip is a lot less expensive than it would otherwise be. Number 3, schedule utility shutoffs and on your current home, and get relationships or get set up with some of the new utilities so you know what to expect, what deposits, etc., and how to go about getting that all set up when you find your ultimate home. Next, Get schooling set up, medical records, pet vaccinations, get all of that information collected, because you're going to need to hoist that with you to the new city to get it to your new vet, to your new doctors, new dentists, etc., so that there's a seamless transition from some of those service providers or relationships that you're going to leave behind. Update insurance policies. Make sure your home, your auto, and your health are all up to date to reflect your new Nevada address and the regulations and rules that exist here compared to the state or city and state that you were in. And then confirm closing timelines or lease start dates and arrange temporary housing if needed. And so those things can actually get you ahead of the game as you're getting ready to get to the new city once you found that place. Key point number 3, 2 weeks out to arrival, there's a lot of important things that you can get checklisted that will also make your life a lot better. This is where the final details and getting settled in take place. Couple things to note here. Number 1, change your address with not only the U.S. Postal Service, but with some of those important vendors like banks and credit card companies. Don't rely on the change of address card for some of those important bills or information that you need to receive in the mail, not through a forward, but get those companies sending it direct to your new address. Second, pack an essentials box. It always seems that things that are, well, we need this title, we need this insurance document, we need this important document, and they're lost or stuck somewhere in a box and no one knows where until you get everything unpacked. Take those important items and get them in a special spot so that you have quick access to them if needed once you get to your new city. Third, download the Nevada Department of Motor Vehicles forms early. Hey, waiting in line at the DMV in Las Vegas is not a fun experience. In fact, anymore, you have to get a special appointment, and it's sometimes in cases weeks, if not months out to get that appointment. So get that legwork done early and be ready to go when you get here in those last weeks. Next, complete a final walkthrough of your new home, virtual if necessary, to ensure that everything that you expected to be in place is in place, all of the repairs, if any, are done to your liking, and everything is ready to go when you get here. On moving day, supervise the loading, verify the inventory, and keep valuables with you. Don't stick them in a box. Again, just like with important documents, make sure your valuables are in a place where you have control over those, not relying upon a moving company to misplace that most important box of very important things. And then once you get here, unpack the priority rooms first, kitchen, bedrooms, bathrooms. Register kids for schools and other local groups that belong, whether it's the Scouts or a gymnastics or dance or whatever their activities are. Get them set up so that transition is good for them. And join some social groups or visit some of the neighborhood amenities to start to build new friends and make some new acquaintances. A lot of different things that you can do in advance to make this move a lot more enjoyable. These steps will help you turn just moving into a house into moving to a home in a brand new and exciting environment. Relocating doesn't have to be stressful. It doesn't have to be chaotic. If you've got the checklist lined out of each thing that you need to do, it's going to make this process a lot easier. If you'd like to get a copy of our checklist that you can go through check by check and make sure that you don't leave any stone unturned, type checklist in the message below or send us a direct message or get in touch with us and we'll give you that checklist so that your move will be as seamless as many others.